Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. This is Pinkie, the housewife, and also we'll be carrying this on my second channel as well, which is Pink Global. So it would be on both of my channels, Pinkie, the housewife, and Pink Global. So make sure you all catch it on either channel. But I wanted to say I'm just happy to have you all here with me this evening. Um, I have this story that I want to share with you all. This story actually came to me a couple days ago. So I'm sharing it today with you. And let me just say everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. And this video that I'm going to share with you is made for educational and entertainment purposes only. And everything is covered under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Now, let's go ahead and get uh, down to the matter at hand, the reason why we're here this evening. So, I'm going to share this story with you, and I'm quite sure a lot of you all have heard about it. It's about the this is Cincinnati police officer that pulls a pow pow, a gun, on a bystander that was recording his friend getting arrested, should I say. Okay. And it just, to me, it just went all wrong. I don't understand. Sometimes you look at officers and they're supposed to be here to protect you, but sometimes you don't get that protection or understanding when you're face to face with them or when they come up on you, because they do tend to want to come up on you even when you're minding your own business. I'm not saying all officers are like that. Don't get me wrong, but there are some bad ones in the bunch. When I say bad ones, you wonder how do they get to be a police officer. Okay? Some are not too good. Sometimes they just give that pow pow weapon to anybody that asks. Okay? But I'm going to let you all see for yourself. Now, this is the story that we're covering. The armed Cincinnati police officer, he pulls a gun on a black man while he's recording his friend being arrested. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why was he being arrested. It was never made clear why he was being arrested. I didn't see a he didn't say there was a crime. The officer didn't. All we could just see was officer just taller, bigger, and think he's better because he got a pow pow on his side. That's what it seems like to me. And, I have my own opinion and I'm allowed to share my opinion and voice my opinion. But I'm not saying whether that was right or wrong. But in my eyes, mm, mm, mm. So I'm going to let you all see for yourself. Okay. And I'm going to, let me just show you this part first. Now you can see it here where let me just pull it up myself so I can see it along with you. Just give me 1 second. It said the video screenshot shows an armed Cincinnati police officer blocking a man from getting closer to the scene. To me, he was trying to intimidate, show was I don't know what I mean. I would just be afraid just looking at him. Look at him. He looked like somebody just stepped out of a Ninja Turtle museum or something. I don't know. He would frighten me just looking at him. Perhaps when I'm just looking at him, I'd be afraid. Getting closer to the scene while the police are arresting his friend. And the guy's name is Eddie Lee, and he posted it on Facebook, on his Facebook. I don't blame him. You have to do these things and post stuff. But this is where it all starts. Okay? And you see this young lady standing here. Only thing she has in her hand is a phone. And this big, tall, bad officer right here with his little taser, his little yellow taser. And the other guy is not, you see how he's looking down because he have to look down. The other man is not as tall. Not that that's a crime either though, but I don't know. What was his problem? Oh Lord, that ninja go. Okay. But anyway, he said, you can't block me, bro. Lee said, I ain't doing ish to you. I don't know why you keep walking up on me. Look, he's ready to do something to me. I'm afraid. I would be afraid. Out of nowhere, the police just came over and accused us of smoking weed. And nobody was smoking any weed right now, right then, Lee told Fox 19. And Taylor just stepped up and said, you can't talk to us like that. We weren't doing anything. And you can see him right there, got him on the ground. It, I mean, it was full of officers. That spot was full. When I say full, it was full. But let's go ahead and watch it, okay, guys? I don't, to the life of me, I still can't understand what was the problem. And we're gonna give courtesy to Atlanta Black Star. Okay, I'm gonna be reporting the information that they have on the case, and this was written by Carlos Miller. He published this on June 12th of this year, 2024. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all that, guys. And if you want to read in it more or get more information about that, you can go to the Atlantic Black Star and get that information. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready so we can watch it together and view it. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay. It starts here. Well, before I start that, let me just show you the video first. Well, let me just go ahead and read here, and then we'll get to the video. He said, this is, you're going to shoot me or something? Cincinnati police pulls gun on black man filming his friend's arrest, blocking his view before charging him with obstruction. I just don't understand. Cincinnati police claimed they arrested Lee for obstruction as he filmed them shocking, pepper spraying, and arresting another black man last week in a video that has since gone viral. But Lee's video showed it was cops obstructing First Amendment rights to document police activity when one of the cops stood in front of him with his pow drawn, blocking his view of the arrest and apparently threatening to shoot him if he dared come any closer. You're going to shoot me or something? Lee said. I ain't got no gun. You got a gun to me, bro. You ain't even got your stun gun out. Mm. And you can see that big, oh my God, he looks scary. And let me just, I don't know whether y'all can see his name there, but his name is, I think that's a J Smith, and his number is P like in Paul 432, P432, and his name is J Smith. I think that's a J. I'm quite sure that's a J. Last name is Smith. Well, we know the last name is Smith. Okay. And when Lee tried to move to the side to get a closer shot of their arrest, the cop moved sideways to continue blocking his view, pointing his gun at Lee's direction with the barrel pointed downward, his finger on the side of the barrel. You can't block me, bro, Lee said. I ain't ish to you. I ain't did ish to you. I don't know why you keep walking up on me. Look, he's ready to do something to me. Seconds later, another cop, who appears to be the sergeant from the beginning of the video, walks up and arrests him. Lee was charged with obstructing officer's business, according to Hamilton County Court's record, a second-degree misdemeanor. punishable by up to 90 days in jail. His friend Johnny Taylor, the other man getting arrested, was charged with obstruction and resisting arrest. The latter being a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 190 days. No, 180 days in jail. 180 days in jail. The incident took place Saturday in Government Square, Cincinnati Main Transit Center in downtown. Lee posted the video on Facebook on Monday, and it has been viewed hundreds of thousands of times. Cincinnati police said they are investigating the video, but had yet to explain what led up to the initial arrest. Now, that's what I don't understand. And you're going to hear from someone else that and them themselves, they don't know what led up to their arrest. So inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. I guess they can arrest you for no reason at all. That's called standing while black, or walking while black, driving while black, shopping while black, being in your house while black, standing on your porch while black, walking in your yard while black. Okay. I'm just saying, someone may not everybody may like what I just said, but it's true. You can be black just standing there. Not everybody have that problem. But a lot of brown skinned people have that problem, especially being black. You have a problem because you're just standing, or you're walking, or you're driving, or you're shopping. Okay. Okay, the Citizen Complaint Authority is also investigating the incident. On its website, it describes itself as an advisory board of several citizens appointed by the mayor and appointed by city council. Lee told local media he and Taylor was minding their own business when the police approached them and began accusing them of smoking marijuana. Out of nowhere, the police just came over and accused us of smoking weed, and nobody was smoking any weed right then, Lee told Fox 19. And Taylor just stepped up and said, "You can't talk to us like that. We aren't doing anything." Now, let me just say this. In my opinion, just my opinion, okay? If they were standing there smoking weed, because I don't believe they was, because if they was doing that, they would have put that on the police record. That would have been stated during that complaint when they was writing it up. They didn't say anything. So I guess he just had a bad day. I guess that officer just was having a bad day standing there and just wanted to pick on somebody. Just had nothing to do. Well, I guess I need something to do. So let me go over here and pick on these young men over here. I guess because he's taller and bigger and he had a gun. I don't know. Just my opinion. I'm not saying that's what happened, but it's just my opinion. And you see the young lady here standing? She was the young lady that was standing between them. Yeah. The local police union, Cincinnati FOP, Queen City Lodge, number 69, defended their arrest on Facebook by claiming Taylor was engaging in criminal behavior. Don't that sound like what criminal behavior? Let me see. Just standing there? Criminal behavior. Being black? Criminal behavior. Looking strange, out of place? Criminal behavior. But I want you to be smoking something that you're not? Criminal behavior. I don't know. I'm just speculating because this is my opinion. And this is, I'm just It's alleged, but it's my opinion. Okay. But that criminal behavior is not mentioned anywhere in the complaint. See, didn't I tell you? Not mentioned anywhere in the complaint filed against him in the Hamilton County Municipal Court, nor is it mentioned in the Facebook post. I rest my case. I guess I don't have a case. Okay. Okay. Let's unpack this video. This sergeant was working Government Square to provide security for a bus stop that is well known for open air drug sales, violent behavior, and many who carry firearms. Ooh, that sounds like somebody that was tall, wearing a dark suit, that had a yellow stun gun. That's my opinion. Okay? As the sergeant attempts to address a subject who is engaging in criminal behavior, the subject immediately becomes hostile and threatening the officer. Hmm. Just by saying, we ain't doing nothing, that's hostile and threatening. Okay. The subject's family and friends attempt to intervene, pulling the sergeant at a putting the sergeant at a technical disadvantage. I guess because the little short lady in the red dress was standing with her arms up in the air, trying to get in between, making sure nothing pops off, or that her friend don't get pow or unalived or something. I don't know. The sergeant radioed for backup. Oh, that big tall man need backup. Backup arrives, and the non-complaint subject resists arrest after being maced and tased. Multiple officers are able to make an arrest. Mm, mm, mm. Now, let's go to the officer who has a firearm drawn at a low, ready position, not pointed at anyone. I don't know about that. That's my opinion. This officer is in a rear guard position to protect the backs of the officers who are engaging a subject who is violently resisting arrest. At no time was the firearm pointed at any one person. Okay. Don't let my eyes see something. Finally, the restraint shown was remarkable. These officers should be applauded for trying to make Government Square, an already violent place, a little bit safer. My question is, will the city administration and the police administration support officers who are doing proactive work to make Cincinnati safer? I don't know. What's it already said? I think sometimes when they show up on places, they make it dangerous for other people sometimes, for the people that's not doing anything. Because then you have to defend. Why are you standing there? What you looking at? What you doing? Where you going? I don't know. Gosh. The charges filed against Taylor stem from him resisting their attempts to arrest him, but it's still not clear why they needed to arrest him in the first place. Bingo. I keep saying that. Why? What was the reason? They didn't have a reason because police, they can arrest you just by looking at you. Okay? Don't have a knee jerk reaction. Um, I don't know what that means. Knee jerk reaction. Don't have a knee jerk reaction. Ken Keebler, president of the local union, told WLWT, I don't know what that means. Knee jerk reaction. Okay. This video show not the whole picture of what happened. Let this investigation take its course. Cincinnati police are investigating it. Wait until the findings come out. Let all of the video footage come out. Let the police department do their job and see what ultimately did transpire. And then you can pass judgment as to what the findings are. Keebler added. Now, let me just say, we know, I'm not going to even say, y'all know better than that. Y'all know better than that. When you got somebody looking like this, Look at all these officers behind him. Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, I'm calling your name. What are you thinking? And look at take out. I don't know. I don't know. And if you look at this picture here, y'all, let me get somebody else that's on the case to give you a little more. We're gonna view that video, okay? We're gonna have to view that video. Because I swear I don't know where to begin with this one. Because I didn't see I don't know. To me, it seemed like somebody else was harassing somebody else. To me, seemed like that's what was going on to me. Somebody was getting harassed by somebody else. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're not going to watch the whole clip. Okay, we're not going to watch the whole clip. Let me just say this. The first part we just got through watching was from the Atlantic Black Star, okay, published by Carlos Miller. And that was on June 12th, 2024. And then we're going to go ahead and watch Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Richey and see his take on it. And I love his take, guys. Make sure you go over to his channel and subscribe. He did an awesome job of it, of reporting it. Okay? Make sure you go, and I give full credit to these two publications, Indisputable and then the Atlantic Black Star. Okay? So let me go ahead and show you. Gosh, I tell you, you have to be careful as a African American or black man in America, or black woman, black person, period. Okay, but we're gonna hear what he got to say. Cops pulls gun on black man recording his friend's arrest. Okay, here we go. No, it's not showing. Let me get it started this way, guys.
Arrest
Okay.
of his friend. Police officer comes, pulls out a gun on the man.
I'm not sure why it's trying to do its thing. I'm not sure. Let me make it smaller and see what's going on here. Let me take it down for a moment, guys. Okay, let me try it again. Here it is. We're going to see, can we get it started?
I'm going to give you the full story. Here's how it started.
It's a warning, disclaimer warning, warning for anyone that need to get their kids. I don't think it's, we may have to do it let me do it. Let me stop it and start it back. I think it won't let me do full screen because when I go smaller, okay, let me just tell you what happened since you all didn't get a chance to. The officer pulled the stun gun out, and it projectile onto the young man here, and it didn't phase him. It did not do anything to him. Let me see. Can I just pull that back just a little bit so y'all can see it. I guess that makes officer even better. Not he's still putting a face guard on it. You just turn around so it come out of the field. You see the clear skin officer, okay? He walks up, the white officer walks up without trying to figure out what's going on. He immediately, instead of trying to de-escalate the situation or find out what's going on or calm each side down before things get even worse, he just immediately jumps in, manhandling the woman that got pushed this way and then just gonna push her to the side. Now, if she was another color, another person, he probably would think before he done that. He'd been handled her with kid gloves. Excuse me, ma'am, will you please move back? But anyway, instead of de-escalating the situation, he comes in hothead too. He want to flex his muscles too. You see this, okay? Only person that's trying to de-escalate the situation is the young lady in the red dress. Okay? But the other officer that walks up, done nothing. He's making it. Don't they take de-escalation classes or courses or something? Seem like they don't learn. They don't learn. The people always standing around is trying to help them, help themselves. Okay, let's keep on.
Come on, man, stop. Come on, man, stop this. Come on, Johnny, stop, bro. Stop, man.
Now, let me just say this. What I just saw, that young man did not jump at the officer. The officer lunged at him or what? Put hands on him first. The officer is the one that kept coming into his space. He could have stepped back because the man wasn't walking up to him. He could have stepped back any time and told him, okay, and talked to him, okay, since I'm claiming you're smoking weed, where's the weed? If they had I don't believe that. Okay, just my opinion. Oh, just my opinion. Let's come on because this. It's moving slow, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I guess.
Hey, man, get up. Come on, man.
Okay, all of them be.
Hey, man, you ain't got to pepper. You ain't got to do that, bro. You ain't got to do that, bro. You ain't got to do that, bro. Man, y'all ain't got to do that, man.
They want him to put his hands
this video
behind
is your
his back.
sign that you have a
Now,
message in.
how can you put your hands behind your back and they want you to put your hands behind your back? But I don't know because I've never been pepper sprayed, never been none of that stuff. Never had any interaction with none of them. Okay, none of them. So I'm trying to figure out, how do you put your hands behind your back when you've been pepper sprayed, tased multiple times? If that works, if that's easy to do, I wish somebody would tell me so I would know for next time I do a live or a video, so I would know, because that's probably hard to do. I don't know. Okay, let's go on. Oh, it's not acting right, guys. I don't think we're going to see the rest of this. Okay?
Something is about to happen that takes this seemingly chaotic, obviously, scenario to a whole nother level. Now, presently, you have someone who has been told to put their hands behind their backs. That means an arrest has been effected. We don't know precisely at this moment why he's being arrested. What we know is that there's an officer. He's attempted to tase an individual. He has said, put your hands behind your back. Then there's another person recording, not intruding, not obstructing the officer at all. Here's what happens next.
Hey, he ain't got no gun, bro. Hey, he ain't got no gun, bro. He ain't got no gun. He ain't got no gun, though.
Here comes a
He ain't got
ninja.
no gun. For what?
Here comes a bit.
I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing. I'm backing up, bro. I'm backing up, sir. I'm backing up. Back up. I'm all the way back. You keep on
But
backing
how
up.
can you
You
keep
keep
backing
talking
up
to
when
me.
people keep backing?
I ain't
You
did.
also keep back coming up on you.
Look at this. Man, ain't nobody about to
Back
do
you up
nothing,
too.
man.
Now, why is
Ain't nobody got no gun or nothing. Man, put your gun down, bro. You ain't got no gun.
And man look like
Come on, man. That's my people, man. Look what y'all doing, bro. He did. It's your officer, man. He ain't did nothing. What you gonna sue me or something? I ain't got no gun. You got a gun to me, bro. You got a gun to me, bro. You ain't even got your stun gun out. He ready. Look at him. He ready as hell. Hey, you can't block me, bro. You can't block me.
guys, this is too much. Watching this officer being trigger happy, he can't wait to pop. Oh Lord of mine! And he looked like he's not in his right mind. He looked like he in zoned out in la la land somewhere. I would be afraid of him standing in front of me, hunched over like that, looking like he's staring at out of space somewhere, and he got a pow like that in his hand. Because somebody can come tap him on the back and say his name. He pop, oh, and a gun dislodge. Oh my God. This young man is not doing anything. He just standing minding his business, recording. And you have a right to record. He have a right to. So if this officer just stand where you stand and stop moving, nope. Oh my. Let me just keep on, guys. He is stressing me out. This officer here.
You can't block me, bro. I ain't did you. I don't know why you keep on walking on me. Look, he ready to do something.
Oh my God. Now, did y'all, let me just say this. Did y'all see the other man standing over to the side with his hands in his pocket, just standing there? Not one officer is focused on him. This young black man is further away from the scene than the other man that's standing over to the side. The clear-skinned man. I rest my case. I don't have nothing. I don't know. Did y'all see that? They focus on you.
I ain't did nothing.
Watch.
I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
This man is
I've been backing up. I ain't did. I know.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Oh my Lord.
Put it up full mass.
Oh my God.
The man is armed with a camera phone. This officer comes, with his gun pulled. He gives no lawful command. He obstructs the visual of the recording. He continues to obstruct the visual and back the man up even more. Now remember, the sergeant has already backed this individual up to what I assume the sergeant said is a safe zone.
Right.
The man is in the safe zone. He's where the sergeant put him.
Right. But
another cop.
Say this, guys. He is in a safe zone, way further than the other person that's standing to the other side of this officer, on the right side of this officer. He is much closer. So that person is not in this safe zone. He is right in the scene. But nobody's bothering him. Black men don't even have a gun. You just have a cell phone. Everybody in the world got a cell phone. So why are you bothering him? Guys, it's not acting as good, but let me just tell you this. We'll just go on with. Let me see. Can I get to a little more of it?
Guns.
Oh, here it is.
They have out tasers. They do not have their actual gun pulled on him, but the officer who arrives decides to pull his gun on the man recording. I'm going to give you the background. The video screenshot shows an armed Cincinnati police officer blocking a man from getting closer to the scene where police are arresting his friend. When Lee tried to move to the side to get a clearer shot of the arrest, the cop moves sideways to continue blocking his view, pointing his gun in Lee's direction with the barrel pointed downward, his finger on the side of the barrel. "You can't block me," Lee said. "I ain't did ish to you. I don't know why you keep walking on me. Look, he ready to do something to me." End quote. Seconds later, another cop who appears to be the sergeant from the beginning of the video walks up to arrest him. Lee is then charged with obstructing official business. According to Hamilton County Court records, a second-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail. His friend, Mr. Johnny Taylor, the other man getting arrested, was charged with, obstruction and resisting arrest. The latter being a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 180 days in jail. Help me understand this. So all of that.
Oh gosh, it doesn't like me that I'll go full screen right now. Let me take it back.
Was for what? You tried to tase him, then you did tase him, then other officers came, you tased him some more, pepper sprayed him, finally arrest him, and you arrest him for the crime of resisting arrest. There's no other crime? Why was there interaction? Now I see why the woman was saying, "What are you doing?" Now I see why the friend was recording and saying he's done nothing. Because according to your own charging docket, he did nothing. There's no underlying crime here. Resisting? There's more. The incident took place Saturday at Government Square, Cincinnati's main transit center in downtown. Lee posted the video on Facebook on Monday. It has been viewed hundreds of thousands of times. Cincinnati police said they are now investigating the video, but have yet to explain what led to the initial arrest. Nobody's talking. The Citizen Complaint Authority is also investigating the incident on its website. It describes itself as an advisory board of 7 citizens appointed by the mayor and approved by city council. Lee told local media he and Taylor were minding their own business when police approached them and began accusing them of smoking marijuana, the high crime of marijuana.
Oh my God. And nobody's saw it. Let's go with what the police Atlantic Star.
Anywhere in the complaint filed against him in the Hamilton County Municipal Court, nor is it mentioned in the Facebook post.
Okay. Let me see. I don't know why it's moving so slow, guys. I really don't know.
In place a little bit safer. My question is, will the city administration and the police administration support officers who are doing proactive work to make Cincinnati safer? Oh, proactive.
Proactive.
Like preemptive attacks. Is that what this means? Preemptive?
That's
like
right.
At some point in the future, they're probably going to have drugs, but they just...
He came to the same, I came to the same conclusion, should I say, because if they're minding their own business, not doing anything, I guess, like I said earlier, maybe the officers think he having a bad day. So he decided to find something to do. Oh, these young black people over here, I guess I'll go mess with them. I don't have nothing to do. I'm having a bad day. Or I got to find something to do, so I'm going to go over there and accuse them of something they're not doing. They're smoking. Now, that don't make no sense. Are they smoking or are they not? Or you just making up something just to be saying something so you can have some interaction with them? You say something that they're doing, you know they're not doing, so they're going to get upset by telling you, no, we're not, give me a break. Give me a break.
Just didn't have them then, because based on the charging docket, there was no criminal action at all. There was only a criminal action by the violation of their constitutional rights. The only crime that was committed, in my opinion, are the crimes that the officers committed against those two gentlemen.
Thank you.
One, affecting an illegal arrest. Two, deciding to stop a constitutionally protected activity.
That's right.
Recording public officials while they are on official duty. There's more. The two charges filed against Taylor stem from him resisting their attempts to arrest him. But it is still not clear why they needed to arrest him in the first place. Don't have a knee-jerk reaction, Ken Cobra, president of the local union, told WLWT, quote, "This video showed not the whole picture of what happened. Let this investigation take its course. Cincinnati police are investigating it. Wait until the findings come out. Let all the video footage come out. Let the police..."
Oh, let me just say this, guys. They're not releasing no video footage. I just want you to know. Don't be looking for it anytime soon. They're not releasing any video footage. They're not trying to clear it up. They're trying to clear up what they want to clear up. Clear them themselves. But just my opinion. I have a right to state my opinion. So don't be waiting in anytime soon. They're not trying to clear up anything. They're trying to clear themselves. Okay, since that's going to do that, let me try to take it and see what else. It's just... Okay, guys. Okay. Now, if you want to hear and read more and see more about this, you can go over to Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Richey. And go over to his channel. Make sure you subscribe, guys, and everything. And he can give you the full details of it. And all credit goes to him on that portion of the video and everything, and breaking it down for us. Oh, I tell you, and that would not be the last of it. I will be continuing this story. I will not let the story just rest. I will be doing follow ups on the story, finding more information out for you all, and coming up with the latest news on it for you. Okay? Any more breaking news about this case? I will be covering this case. Okay? So, um, all I can say, oh my God, another. You have to be careful. Just have to be careful. Just remember, guys, make sure you hit that like button on your way. As this video is ending, make sure you hit that like button for me. That's the thumbs up. And then if you want to follow me and keep track of every video that I post and everything, you're going to have to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, the drop down, make sure you press push all when you do the drop down. And thank you. And any cash apps or super stickers will be gladly appreciated. And I want to thank you all for being here with me tonight while I put the story out to you. Thank you guys. And you all have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.